Fay,
And I'm Murke.
and welcome to another episode of Misadventures with Fay and Murke.
Where today, we have actually a whole bunch of things smushed together.
Due to technical
More progress.
difficulties that we should have actually foreseen but didn't, all the footage we had recorded while doing the entire rest of SotO's story just was completely pixelated and unusable. So that's unfortunate.
So all the Grog episodes of us running around is gonna be refilmed of us running around.
Doing completely different things not related to story and fishing. So we will be able to keep the audio at least because one, I'm not replaying that story, and two, why would we?
Yeah, the story's not great. It's
Yeah.
mostly they talk for 2 seconds and they send you back out
Yeah.
to do events
Yeah.
in the world.
So we'll use it as sort of a this was us our thoughts as we played the rest of the story, and I guess sort of like a SotO review because I think we do some like talking about the expansion in general at various points.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So enjoy. Wha-
The green circle.
the green star.
You're a star.
Thank you. That's like the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
That can't be the nicest thing I've ever said to you.
It's not, but like it was for the joke. It's the nicest thing you've ever said to me in a recording.
Okay, probably.
Finder, for reasons completely beyond our control, our supplies have been our our supplies have been
Did you?
we've
Well,
what?
wait.
I'm coming.
This supply cache
For
looking
reasons
kinda
completely
different to
beyond
you?
our control, our supplies have been we've been pilfered by demons.
Yeah.
Oh,
Crap.
that's a fun typo.
Yeah, mind helping us track it all down? You can count me in. Like, do you see that? Like, did you?
Yeah, no, I see it.
Okay, I was just like, am I having a stroke?
No,
Okay.
no, there you go. There's proof of it forever.
Yeah,
Aye,
very good.
and the quicker the better.
Oh, this is sad and disappointing.
I don't recall this many demons lurking around here when we
I think this is the first time we've seen a typo like that in
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
As long as he doesn't look at me.
He's looking at you.
No, I'm almost up. Don't look at me. 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 He didn't look at me. Okay.
Okay, so use the Heart of the Obscure to defeat one of Hator's generals.
I think that's more meta things.
I don't know how to find these generals. Like, I don't.
I assume it's at the end of the meta.
Rare treasure.
What?
No, just these two over here. Vethrax was like, the enemy is defeated. Perhaps your teeth are sharper than Eparch's. And Nyroth was like, we are mighty. Fear is unknown to me.
Also, I'm on Balrog the Frenzied with the commander if you want to join me. Or are you also here?
I am not, no. I saw a red circle, so I ran to that because it was closest to me. Is that one of the generals?
I have no idea. Balrog?
Oh.
Possibly. Yeah, how about you say yours and I'll say mine and we'll see who gets credit.
I mean,
If either
I
of us.
know I'm not at a general.
Oh. I met a big champion guy. So I would suggest coming to me then. Have we defeated one yet? No?
So pretty.
This looks like it could maybe be a general that you're at. Yeah.
I love how his wings are like
Starry skies.
Yeah, but red and angry.
Uh-huh.
Like these events themselves, like so far, like I am liking this meta
Yeah,
better
a
than
lot
the
better.
others.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of variety.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I don't like that I have to do it to progress the story.
Yeah. Again, this feels, bad.
Because there's, like, a lot that goes into this. Like, this is a lot of time.
Exactly. Also, just, you know, it feels super filler and
Yeah.
cheesy to fill out your story
Like,
with.
it's, like, unnecessary padding.
Yeah. Yay!
That did not actually count.
It didn't. That's not a general. What the
Not a
fuck?
general, but I got a mastery point.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up what the fuck we're supposed to do for this fucking thing. The event bar that we had to go
Mm-hmm.
around and do. So
Yeah.
after that bar is completely filled, seek out a rift of any
Mm-hmm.
size, or participate in the Road to High Tor meta event and complete it before heading to an outcropping to the south, above the Hollow of the Covetous.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all it says. To meet Urja and get them to the base camp.
I don't know what to do about that.
Alright, use the Heart of the Obscure. I'm just gonna scan for a rift, I guess.
That works.
Okay, these are different types of rifts.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
In that we have to, like, stop them from going through the rift to escape.
Okay. Okay.
That's what it was.
Okay. Ramses.
Yes. She may have taught me how to communicate with you in the same way. I hope this isn't an unwanted complication.
You know, it would have been great
If it explained
if it had, if
anywhere.
anything had explained what the fuck we were supposed to be doing.
Yeah,
Like,
because defeat one of Hyder's generals.
does not sound like
Yeah.
prevent Hytor's and or prevent Cryptus from exiting into Tyria via a rift.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Saying that would have taken the same amount of space and been way
Yep.
more fucking
Clear.
Yeah, that.
And I noticed, like, even on the event itself, like, it didn't actually say general
Yeah.
anywhere.
Yeah.
Nowhere.
Yeah. I was even just like, we're gonna, like, waste our time doing this? Okay, cool. But, like, nah, like, okay, sure, fine, whatever, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
You fucking do you, I guess. Where the fuck do we need to go now? And I was just thinking,
Oh
like,
my
wow,
God.
that's all we had left, and we could have been finished with this an hour ago.
Yep.
No! Don't you hurt!
No!
No! Why can't I kill them yet?
How dare you hurt my daughter?
I think they just killed our daughter.
We'll bring her back. How dare they give me a daughter just to kill her immediately?
Right? They fucking... I was just like, you know, I have a space in my heart for a new daughter now that Aureen's not here.
Mm-hmm.
And then they fucking do this.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Tell me
no
the
more.
backstory.
There's no more adoptions going on, Murke. Every time we adopt someone, they die.
Yeah, that's why he's already dead. He can adopt us.
But then we'll die.
So, that's happened before.
I mean, you're not wrong, actually. You know, Isgarin has such a massive god complex.
Right?
And he's just like, I don't get involved. And
Mhm.
yet, if he's willing to fucking genocide this entire realm to quote unquote protect Tyria, he could protect Tyria by helping us do this thing. And like, he wouldn't have to, like, do a mass fucking extinction or, like, you know,
Destroy this whole really beautiful world.
exactly. But he picks and chooses when he wants to, like, get involved and when he's like, no, we can't do that. Like, dude, what
Knock
the
off
fuck,
bitchin'
actually?
bullshit.
Yeah. I don't like him. I don't honestly like the Astral Ward either. Like, I like certain people in it. I don't like
Mm-hmm.
them specifically.
Mm-hmm.
You know how they were running those like fractal islands, uh, the Astral Ward were, where
Mm-hmm.
basically they're just like, well, what would happen if this had happened instead of this? You
Mm-hmm.
know, and like testing the what ifs. Like there was that one in
Yeah.
Alona where it was like the commander was just like, I'll be back later, and left. And
Mm-hmm.
they were like testing how people would react or what would happen, but with real actual living creatures and people.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
Mm-hmm.
just like, why? Like, we've got so much information. Like, okay, yeah, but like, what's the point? If none of that happened, though, like, I don't understand why you're pretty much needlessly making people suffer through these worst case scenarios
Mm-hmm.
for a reality that doesn't exist.
Yep.
And I don't understand why, one, is Garen wanted to do that, and two, why everyone else seems to be okay with it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't see what you're actually, like, what good you're actually getting from that. Because it's like, okay, cool, but like, that doesn't help anything in Tyria, because that's not the reality that's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
that's not what happened. So that's not that, those events that you're witnessing did not shape the Tyria that is in reality.
Mm-hmm.
So all of that information and data that you are claiming is great and valuable is useless. I just don't get it. I also don't like that it took me so long to realize that that's what they were calling fractals and not the like fractals of the mists, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Uh, because that wasn't explained, and we basically had to like figure it out through
Mm-hmm.
context via as the episodes progressed.
Yeah. I think it's because it's technically kind of the same thing.
Hmm.
Um, Essentially, fractals of the mist are us like
The
the.
fractals of the mist are echoes of the past that just
Mm-hmm.
basically replay,
Yeah.
but they're not, and they can be experienced, but they're not like tweaked. They're not like done
Mm-hmm.
in a like lab environment, and
Uh-huh.
the people that are there don't actually exist because they're echoes of the people that were in those instances.
Mm-hmm.
So like, so
I think
that's
it's
how.
supposed to be that these were when they're echoes, it's still like those echoes are experiencing those things. They still have
Hmm.
those feelings.
Yeah,
And just because they reset doesn't mean that they, don't suffer.
right.
And so
But they
it's
did say
these are.
that in these fractals they are actual people.
Mm,
I remember she said that
yeah.
specifically.
Well, I assumed they were all kind of actual people.
Well,
Just
no, because
like
like remember that's how they can get away with like when they close down a fractal or whatever, they release those people.
okay. Yeah. Yeah. No, it is just worse in every possible way then.
Yeah. Because, like, if you wanted to do that, then you could easily just, like, with the Asuran technology, you could just tap into the fractals, probably make a carbon copy of that fractal, like
Mhm.
fractals of the mists. Like, let's take the Mitrin fight fractal.
Mhm.
You could probably, like, go into that, like, upload it to a larger system, or upload a copy to a larger system, or their own private server, or whatever, and
Mhm.
then tweak the variables, right?
Mhm.
And then it would like play out, but then when you shut it down, that echo, that fractal ceases to exist. Like,
Mhm.
because there's no actual people in there, like, to, like, fuck off phone, to, quote unquote, release or set free, because there's not like they were actual hostages. They were echoes, or, for lack of a better term, almost like spirits, right?
Mhm.
Whereas, like, in the way that they are doing it now, like if they were to do something with like Trin or whatever, they couldn't do that because Trin is dead, or they'd have to
Yeah.
have someone as a stand-in for Trin, like,
Mhm.
which you know,
Weird.
yeah.
Okay.
But like, whereas these like big events that are strong enough in order to create these echoes in the fractals of the mists,
Mm-hmm.
those are things I would think that would be more impactful to Tyria, because
Mm-hmm.
the events were so strong that they imprinted on the mists.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that they sort of touch on that in, I can't remember, I'd have to play the fractal again, but in the
Mm-hmm.
Shattered Observatory fractal, because the Asura that are there are talking about how they're like adjusting variables and doing all these
Mm-hmm.
things. And so we know that they can do that. And if just regular Asura can do that, then these all-powerful astral wards should be able to do something very similar, if not identical or better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, so everything they're doing, that are basically just torturing these random people who I don't know where they came from, um, and like with like worst case scenarios and making them feel
Mm-hmm.
so desolate and awful,
Mm-hmm.
like it's completely unnecessary. You could run simulations
Mm-hmm.
and get the exact same data. You don't have to make people needlessly suffer. And I don't understand why everyone in the astral ward seems to be okay with it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like that one island we saw where everything is just perpetually on fire. Just
Yeah.
like making those people like they're losing their homes and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And like, my God, like that's traumatic. And that was just
Mm-hmm.
one island. Just, I don't get it. Thank you
It's
for
gonna
coming to
turn
my
out that
TED
his
Talk.
guard's actually the asshole. Like he and Epark are somehow working together.
I wouldn't fucking doubt it. Um, I do not like his Garen. Never trust
Anyways,
a Jin seer dude.
discount Jin.
Discount Jin. Very good. I like that. Uh, anyway, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Will Patha's plan to convince the Cryptus actually work?
Will Patha's plan to convince the Cryptus actually work? I don't know.
So did you finish your events?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So did I.
Okay.
Um.
I'm gonna come
Oh
to you.
no! Now we
No.
complete events in Nadra surrounds.
I have find Galrath. Okay, now I have locate ancient artifacts. Why do you need so many more events?
Because I need to do them in the, I don't know, I just need to do events in this section.
I
Because,
thought
like,
that.
immediately after it said complete events in Inner Nyos,
Hmm.
immediately after that it said complete events in Niger Surrounds.
I'm sorry. I don't know why that one didn't count for you. Well, there's big events over there. Do we want to go for those?
I'm hoping they'll be in the same,
Area?
yeah,
Yeah.
if they'll count. I guess we'll find out.
I have no idea why. Like, you've had so much more trouble with this entire thing than I have.
Why can't I just go talk to someone like you did?
That's a really good question. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know why it happened. I don't understand. Because I had only one bar.
Yeah,
It filled up the same time as yours.
yeah.
And then I had to go talk to the dude. And now I have locate our ancient artifacts, which are around the world.
Yeah, I don't know.
What the fuck?
Right?
The fuck?
Why does it hate me?
It's a really good question, man. I don't know.
I've done nothing. Ugh, but give this game so much love.
I don't understand how or why. Not you giving it love.
No, no,
Just
no, I know what you meant.
'cause I don't understand how it did that to you and not to me.
Mhm.
Like, who did it bug out for? Is the real question.
Right?
Let me just, so this episode we've had people repeat themselves
Mhm.
in story when there's very little talking.
Mhm.
We've had, uh, like typos in
Mhm.
text.
Mhm.
We
Mhm.
now have this bug, and that's in one episode.
One session. These are 3 separate
Oh, it's
episodes.
true. Okay, one session.
Yeah. But still, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's so much.
We used to like a bug, sure, but we've never had this kind of bug before. We've had
Yeah.
like things crash, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Not only that, but it's also just like this is a finished, polished, quote unquote, expansion.
And we've never had that experience in other expansions by these
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
That's worrying.
Yeah. Okay, I think I have an instance to go into now.
Excellent. I have to go find artifacts.
What?
I have to go find artifacts, like a bunch of them.
I'm on forced hand now.
What?
I'm on chapter 15 now. Like that just completed 14 for me.
Okay, so this is an interesting bug. Let's go around to my little artifacts then, I guess. So you didn't get anything for that?
No. I don't
Okay.
have that at all.
Well,
Like that wasn't even a thing I had to do.
yeah. I'm confused.
Yeah. Yeah, so am I, honestly.
Nice work, Wayfinder. Quite a display of diplomacy for a monster.
This is a very exciting bug. Where it takes an MMO where you would think that we would have the same quests and decide that nah, maybe
Like
not.
I don't even remember seeing that on the wiki. Like does it still say 14 for you?
Let's move ahead.
Yeah, 14, the War Council. Locate ancient artifacts.
This is fucking bizarre.
Right? Like, what the fuck is happening
Like I don't
here?
even remember seeing that on the wiki. Okay, so speak with Galrath, attend the War Council, check in with Ramses, check in with Galrath, check in with Arena before leaving camp. So that was all in the very first instance we did.
Mm-hmm.
Go with Arena to see the new volunteers. We did that. Explore Nyos to aid the efforts to thwart Epark. Complete events in Nader surrounds to help Ramsey scouts find Naphis. Complete events in Inner Nyos, and that's the shit that bugged for me.
Mm-hmm.
So the rest of this just never happened for me. So after those two fill the bar things, is find Galrath at the forward biovac, which I remember you had to go do, and I was like, oh, I'm not done with my events. And you were like, okay, I'll go talk to the guy while you do an event or something. Do you remember that from last time?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what I should have then had to do after I just filled this last bar, right? But it just completely completed, so the rest of this is locate ancient artifacts. So it gave me, and then return to Galrath and tell him what you've learned, and then complete events in Nader surrounds as Ramsey scouts locate Naphis. So there's a whole other fill the bar event thing before it completes chapter 14, and I didn't have to do any of that. I had to do the first two fill the bar shits, but you didn't have to do two fill the bar things. You only had to do one. And then the rest of it was just like, all right, you're good. Okay, thanks, bye. But it looks like it's actually giving it to you. So I'm just like, at what point is it gonna make you do two fill the bar things at the end instead of one? Are you only gonna have to do one? Like I
don't know, man. I guess we're gonna fucking find out.
I guess we're gonna fucking find out.
What the fuck?
What?
So, the thing for the story seems to be at this provider.
Converge on the gate.
What do you mean?
I mean, the symbol is over her. So I click on it. And it's asking for currencies I do not have at all. Oh wait, there's one. Okay, I found it. The ancient scroll of the Astral Sword. You have to pay 150 of the calcified grasps, which you can only get by playing. So yeah, part of the story is farm the map to get currency for this.
What?
Yep. And I don't even get to read it, I think, because I think it turned into something else. But I've got all of them now. I have now complete events in the surrounds. I hate this world. This is stupid. This is so stupid. Okay, so your bug meant you had to do all the events at once, but you I guess got to miss all the actually, like, exciting parts of this.
Yeah, the actual lore, which...
Yeah.
was like the one thing I wanted, but sure.
Because of this story, I don't want to come back here and play this game more.
Yeah.
I was always before really excited to play in the map because it was a new experience.
Yeah.
And
Like, I
they
was
have made
always,
sure.
like, excited to, like, even just map complete, because I'm like, there's
Yeah.
so much. Like, even in, like, what I think was, like, the worst story prior to this was the White Mantle stuff, because it felt so,
Yeah.
like, out of place with everything else that was going on.
Uh-huh.
But, like, even that, like...
better than this.
Yeah, I still was excited to, like, go through the maps and look at what was available, like, the skins that... Because, you know, some vendors would have, like, different, like, backpack skins or, like,
Yeah.
weapon skins or whatever. And, like, you know, learning the meta was always something that, like, I wanted to do. And, like, with this...
No.
No. And I'm just like... What's unfortunate is that I'm just like, what kind of guide could we make that, like, would be good, right? Like, because I mean, any of that we make would be a good guide, because it's us, let's be real. But, but, like, I'm just like, I feel like the stuff with SotO would be most relevant.
Yeah.
But I have no interest in doing any of these metas.
Yeah.
Like, repeatedly. Because in order to make a guide, I'd have to, like, read the whole wiki several times. And then I'd also have to just be in the map constantly, doing the metas over and over and over again.
And we've already been doing that.
Yeah, and I have no interest in doing these anymore.
Yeah. Like, this is a good event. I like this event. But we've now done it 3, 4, 5 times?
Yeah. Without wanting to, and I think that's the issue. It's like, it would be different if it was like, hey, let's go do the meta and, like, learn it or whatever. Then we'd be there by choice. But being forced to be here and to do this is not the way. It's not the way, ain't it?
And that's the thing, is, like, they've always had a thing of, like, we make it so you can choose what kind of content you do, and that's really no longer the case. There is one type of content to do, essentially.
Yeah.
It's map content.
Yeah.
And you can skip other types of content, I guess. But, it's like they made it for PvEers, and, like, nothing else.
But not even that, because, like, I would consider us PvEers.
That's true.
Because, like, yeah, I mean, we're role players and stuff, and we're casual. But, like, when we're not like, the content we do is PvE.
Yeah.
Like, we don't super do... Like, I mean, yeah, I do raids and fractals and all that stuff, but, like, I do that because that's what my friends are doing, and I want to hang out with my friends. Like, I don't mind doing... Like, I enjoy fractals for the most part. But raids, it's just sort of like, like, I do it because that's the group event, you know? And that's the thing, too, is that, like, I love farming and grinding in this game. Well, typically. I mean, I will farm silver waste for, like, several hours at a time and have a fucking blast. Like, you know, I have never minded grinding for whatever it is I need. And I would rather rip my eyes out than grind anything. I would like, I don't even want to make the obsidian armor, which is really unfortunate because I was looking forward to it. Hi everyone, I'm Fay.
And I'm Murke.
And welcome to General Nafis's butt. But also another episode of Misadventures with Fay and Murke.
Where today we're exploring General
Nafis's
Nafis's
butt.
and also the Temple of Charbria with Eventide's March, Chapter 16.
Is this what it's like to be just like, to just lose it now? Are we just
yeah.
gone?
Absolutely. Let's go.
Okay.
We can
I
go
like
further.
his axes too.
You know, it sounds kind of like you said, I like his asses too.
I mean, you know, in Dragon's Den, the Axe Master is typically called the Ass Master.
He's your favorite, right?
I actually don't know. Okay, what am I?
Demon?
Oh, view vistas. That's literally all. Okay.
No.
Why? Is that why?
I can't fucking believe they added in View Vista as fucking story content. What the hell?
Yeah,
Can't believe they put in. And the thing is, there's vistas I've already fucking picked up.
yeah, yeah.
What the fuck? I love that it's forced literally do content you've already done, and it's
Yeah,
look at our pretty map.
yeah.
What the fuck, ain't it? What the fuck, ain't it? What the actual fuck? View vistas.
Mhm.
View fucking vistas.
Like why? Like I don't I'm
I
just
think
like why?
I can only assume it's to be like, here's where their forces are. But, that is the shittiest way to do that, and shittiest thing to include.
Mhm.
I've done this meta so many times, I don't want to do that right now.
but what if? Okay, hear me out, right? Hear
What
me
if we
out.
did it
In an
in
instance.
in an instant? I think that's a good idea. I think that'll be fun. I think that'll be really good.
Yeah.
I see now how I have failed you, my beloved. I have become a weakness for you. But no longer.
That was the dumbest thing ever.
Bring your army then. I will devour everything.
We got a lot of story, right?
Yeah. I will say that that event bar wasn't
Mm-hmm.
as bad as all the
Yeah.
others have been,
Mm-hmm.
but it was still lame.
Yeah.
And
It.
it sucks that like they've drawn this story out so much,
Mm-hmm.
like just needlessly.
Yep. For today, we're doing the 11th hour, which, they could have done for the 11th chapter, but no, it's chapter 18
But
of
Murke, how could they possibly do that with all of the things that we have had to do?
Get in
Story
the
has
story
been
and get in the story. Get in.
Turn Your Heart to Deldrimore by Snargle Goldclaw. I can't even get that first line out without fucking giggle. Oh my god.
Yep. Yep.
The Great Dwarf is a bigger part of me now. He'll soon be part of you.
I'm leaving. Goodbye. I kind of expected this, guys. How did you not?
Yeah, like he's a demon also. So like
They should have been under our
Your whole deal was literally like, we have to
They would
stop him
rest
so
in
he
honor
doesn't eat
under the tree
everyone.
of
Yeah.
You then made him
life
afraid
and
about
love.
power. You started turning his people against him.
Then at
Of
least they
course
can
he
never be
started
consumed.
eating them.
yeah,
Wait,
he
We
did tell
are
you what he
all
was gonna
that
do.
stands between
Yeah.
Epoch and our
Oh, shit.
Why are
Oh, shit.
people always surprised when the villains tell you what they're gonna do
And then
and
they
then they
do it.
do it? If someone tells you they're psychotic, fucking believe them.
Mm-hmm.
If someone tells you they're going to eat their entire army, believe them.
Never saw it coming.
Now he's luring us in. Like,
Yeah.
do they not realize this is obviously a trap?
If he actually ate all those people, he should just crush us with his hand.
Yeah, with
But
like
he's
a
not.
thought.
Yeah.
General Trader.
What do you mean you just ate my friend? Like, wait.
How did they not see this coming?
Right?
He
He
did it
literally.
to literally everyone else.
Yeah. What? But we're his generals. We're special, bro. What?
Yeah, he
Please.
saved you for last.
You're just dessert.
Mhm.
Like,
Still standing.
please. Joko had a better final monologue than this guy.
Right?
That Joko showdown was so good, though.
Joko was really good. Oh, now it's epic time. Oh, he's gonna jump. Oh, don't
Oh,
forget the end.
I can evade that at least.
Right, see?
Oh, look.
Still clinging to your antiquated
Discount
ideals,
Jin.
wizard.
No, girl. Don't do it.
What the fuck?
Hey. Oh, good. Oh, good. She's destroying him.
Oh, good.
I'm so proud of you,
Yeah, I was about to be
Paper.
like, if she does that, like, what the actual
So
fuck
it
kind of storytelling is
ends.
this?
Isgarin is such a bitch.
How are we in
I
his
need
debt?
time to set my house in
Right?
order.
This was
He
all
makes-
incredibly dumb.
Yeah.
And that.
That fight was very boring.
I just want to know why none of these people are like, okay, you can stay here to live if you want.
Yeah, no one's giving us this choice. Everyone's just like, you're the Wayfinder. I never asked to be the Wayfinder.
Now
I
go
don't
leave.
want to be
You
the
don't want to be
Wayfinder.
here.
Yeah, I don't want to go back to the woods. I want to stay here.
Like, thank you for, you know, helping us.
Thank you for the
For yourself.
opportunity. Like,
But, leave.
yeah.
We accept your terms.
Perhaps now that
You have no
finally
terms of
be
your own?
peace.
We must hope so. If this were to happen again, I promise you that it would not end in negotiation.
Why
Shut
do they
the
want?
fuck up.
Yeah.
Thoughts, Wayfinder?
I don't like any of these.
I'm sorry. You gotta pick anyways.
I know, and I'm all right. Let's go with, I guess, what the game would want me to say. This is a chance for peace and friendship.
We
It's not
will
like my
not.
response actually matters.
There is also the other matter we discussed, Gareth.
Cool. Urchik, the best girl. Where's Oh, there's Gladium.
Just sitting down.
They're just thrilled to see you, Wayfinder. Urchik too, but Urchik knew you'd survive. The commander will outlive Iskarin, is what I always say, right, Glade? Glade's shaking her head, Urchik. I'm sad this isn't voiced.
Me
When she
too.
shakes her head, that means yes, right, Glaive? Was that nod a no then? Probably. The most important thing is that you're safe. Of that, Skrit is certain. Thanks, I appreciate it, and Glade's honesty. I love them.
They are very cute.
They're the best.
Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you again soon. Maybe I don't know when. Sometime.
I
One
mean,
day.
they'll see us again next week.
Okay, next week. That sounds right.
Because we have other things that we're gonna do.
We do.
And what they can do, though, is if you guys want to see any particular guide or want to help us decide what we should do next, leave us a comment. Let us know. As long as it's not SotO related. If you want to see the SotO meta guide, I'm just going to tell you right now. It's not
I don't think
happening.
it's happening.
It's not happening. Like, I'm not doing it. I love you guys. You guys are wonderful. But, like, no, absolutely not.
It's too far.
Yeah, that's too far. I would rather. Okay, here's a question, because I don't think Spooner watches us anymore. I haven't seen Spooner in our comment section. But would you rather do Chalice of Tears?
No, I'd rather do the meta. What's wrong with you? Zero contest. I would rather sit in a broken meta than go back into the Chalice of Tears.
That's fair. That's fair.
Good. Leave.
Okay. Thanks for watching, everyone. And we'll see you next time. Bye!